How's it going, everybody? Danny here. Welcome back to another episode of our Leeds United career mode in FIFA 17. This is episode number 4 now we are into, and this is an interesting episode for you guys as well, because not only have we just played Huddersfield in the Cup for the first Yorkshire Derby of the season, we've now got them in the league as well. I didn't actually know this up until this episode when I was recording it, because that game that we played against Huddersfield in the last episode was the last game I played up until I recorded. So that was the last game I played on EA Access and recorded on EA Access. And then when I got the full game, I jumped on there and realised that we were playing Huddersfield in the league as well, pretty much straight after that game that we had in the Cup. So, you know, it's a bit weird playing them twice within the space of 2 episodes, but I guess, you know, it's one of those things. And it just means that now we have an even more important game than what we had last time, because it's not only now is this in the league, like that one was in the Cup, so that one, although it did have an importance in terms of the result, because obviously it's the Yorkshire Derby, this one has a little bit more importance because this one's the league, and I sort of prioritise the league more than I do cups in this, especially when I'm looking at getting into the Premier League as fast as possible. We're going to have to try and win this game if we can, because obviously there's pride at stake, but on top of that there's 3 points. I don't want to lose 3 points no matter who we're playing against, but it's even worse if we lose it to Huddersfield at home as well, especially. Last time we played them, we were away at their ground, so, you know, they've come to our ground now. There's a bit of pride on stake. We've got to make sure we win this game, and we've got to make sure we win comfortably as well, because I haven't been playing too well in this FIFA. It's taken me a long time to get used to this whole sort of new system and the way FIFA plays now. I'm not the only one. I've been sat in Nick 2018's stream. He's been streaming, doing a 40-hour charity stream, which now, right now when I'm recording this, it is actually 5:45 in the morning. I've just sat up and I've been awake for the last probably, I'd say, at least 20 hours with him. He's raised, at the moment, he's actually totaling it all up. He's actually raised about $40,000 in terms of the charities to do with cancer research and stuff like that. So, mad props to him, very well done to him. But yeah, so basically I've been up for a very, very long time, and yeah, if I sound a bit tired or if I sound a bit weird, that might be why, because I haven't had sleep within the last, I'd say, 24 hours pretty much. So not as much as he has done, but yeah, just wanted to throw it in there. Mad props to him and what he's managed to achieve there. And it just shows how good the FIFA community is. But what I was saying about that was, when I was on his stream, I was noticing that he was sort of getting used to the new FIFA and how it was playing, but a lot of his chat were actually saying as well they're not finding this new FIFA as easy as they expected it to be, considering the fact that last year they had quite good records in terms of Ultimate Team and were managing to win games with ease. This year they're struggling, and I'm not the only one there. I have seen a lot of people struggling to get used to this new FIFA, but I will eventually get used to it. I do have an Ultimate Team series coming out very, very soon, and you will be seeing that, and don't be expecting me to be absolutely just demolishing everyone. I'm going to say right now, it's going to take me a long time before I get used to playing this new FIFA, and before I get to the point where I'll be able to say comfortably that I'm sort of at an alright level. I'd say it'd probably take me at least a month in terms of playing people online to get back to where I used to be in the old FIFA, because in the old FIFA, like I said, I normally stuck around Division 2 or Division 1-ish, but I reckon this year it's going to be even worse. I'm going to be like Division 4 or even 5 maybe, and that's the worst I'll ever be in FIFA. So it's going to take me a long time to get used to it, and it just means as well that in career mode as well, I'm struggling in career mode. I haven't been able to finish chances off when we've got them, and I haven't been able to sort of create chances as well. When I've created them, I'm normally missing the target, I'm being sort of sloppy on the ball and stuff like that, but I've worked out how to do it now. I've just got to keep the ball moving, pass as fast as possible, and that's the sort of way I'm going to try and improve on, by just making sure that I am going to be passing the ball as fast as I can, releasing it as soon as I get it. But enough about that, because we went 1-0 down in this Yorkshire Derby, so just like we did in the Cup game when we went 1-0 down, we were 1-0 down at Ellen Road, or as it's known here, East Point Arena, because for some reason it didn't change when I actually set it to Ellen Road, so that's a bit of a shame. But we were 1-0 down at home, and that's not what you want to see, especially in a derby game as well, as Chris Wood manages to weave a chance for himself, but unfortunately can only fire his strike wide. But in the 19th minute of this game, we get a lot of luck here. You're going to see coming up in a second. Steal the ball from the Huddersfield central midfielder. Pablo Hernandez looks to make a pass. You're going to see in a second. Tries to make the pass. He doesn't manage to make it, but it bounces off the defender and bounces so kindly into space for Pablo Hernandez to run onto. And who else but Pablo Hernandez to get us back into this game with an absolutely wonderful strike in the 20th or so minute of the game to make it 1-1 here. You're going to have to say, look, there you go. It's a lot of luck with that, but I'll take the luck as it's given. And what a finish that is by Pablo Hernandez. In off the post. Like I said, I'm creating chances in this FIFA. I'm just not taking them. But thankfully there, that was the first chance I managed to create in the game, and we took it with flying colours. And we made it 1-1 in the 20th minute of the game. And, you know, like I said, it will take me a while to get sort of used to it, but as long as I'm sort of creating chances, I know that I can still create chances. It's just all about trying to finish those chances now. And when I'm playing this game, when I'm playing people online, I am creating chances. I've just not finished it as well as I should be doing if I really want to be sort of moving up in the divisions and stuff like that. So it's going to take me a few tries before I start finishing and get used to this whole new system, because finesse shots are a lot better than they were in FIFA 16 and the whole new finishing system and stuff like that. Like there, Ronaldo Vieira, I put him through, and unfortunately I blazed the shot over the bar, but I didn't really put too much power on that, in all honesty. I didn't put as much as I thought I did there in terms of that, for it to go miles over the bar. As in the 45th minute of this game, it was a Huddersfield chance for themselves, as they should have stolen it in the second. Well, I think we're still in the first half here. Yes, we are still in the first half. They have their effort at goal, but unfortunately for them it goes wide. And into the second half now, as we would create ourselves the first chance of the second half. Chris Wood getting in, fires a shot straight at the goalkeeper with a lot of power. But unfortunately for us, the goalkeeper held strong, even though it knocked him over with the amount of power that was on that strike. Not hitting out though, because Chris Wood's about to steal it back here. Give it inside to Pablo Hernandez, whose effort then is well saved again by the Huddersfield goalkeeper in goal. Whip the corner into a dangerous area where I don't know who it is who actually gets the header on, because I wasn't actually controlling that player. Comes back off the bar, and somehow the ball doesn't end up in the back of the net, and the referee gives a free kick to Huddersfield. So unfortunately for us, we could have actually stolen the game there and made it 2-1, but it hit the bar and came back. Then in the 87th minute, the dying minutes of the game, we managed to get a strike off, but it's well blocked in the on the line basically, because we beat the goalkeeper, but unfortunately couldn't beat the defender on the line, and that would be the way the game would end. So we end up drawing this one by a goal apiece here at home against Huddersfield. So Pride not really gone with us, has it? I mean, we knocked them out the cup last time we played them at their ground, so that's nice to say, but I would have preferred to have beaten them here. And you look at the chances that we had in that game where we hit the bar, somehow didn't put it in the back of the net. Then you look at the fact that we've just obviously had an effort cleared off the line there, and we should have won the game in my eyes. We created more chances than they did. Obviously, they did have that one chance where they late on in this first half of the game when they could have stolen themselves a goal as well. But in terms of that, I felt we should have won the game, and we deserved to win the game and get more than just a point out of that. But you know, that's football, and anything can happen in football. And here we are in the second game of the episode when we take on Blackburn Rovers again at home. So 2 home games in a row here. Looking for the home fans to get behind us and try and get something out of the both games, because obviously we didn't get anything out of that one other than the point. And right now, if you see the league table, it's coming up in the next few episodes. The 2 teams right at the top of the table are just flying away with it here. I don't know what to do to sort of close them down, because right now I'm going to have to start winning games if I want to get back to where they are, because at the moment, it's I think it's Newcastle and Aston Villa, or it might be Norwich. They're both unbeaten, I think, in the league, and they're actually about 7 points clear. There you're going to see. Oh no, at the moment, they're actually not as far ahead as I thought they were. We're actually... Oh, it must be... I've just made a major spoiler there, my bad for that. But yeah, you'll see a bit later on in the series. They are just flying away with the league table. I don't know what I can do. We haven't actually played any of them yet, I don't think, in this series. So when we do come around to playing them, it's going to be even more important for that 3 points there, because we won't just be playing for 3 points. We'll be playing for 6, and that was the side we named coming into this game against Blackburn here. It was pretty much our reserve side, I guess, or I don't really want to call them reserve sides. Let's call them our rotation side to make it feel a little bit better, because there are a few players in here who definitely could be fitting in the first team. You know, Antonson's having a good run of form in this side. Every time he's played in this side, I think he's scored. You know, you've got Kamar Roof as well, who's in this side as well. I don't know how he's not in the first 11. He just needs to step up and start taking a few more chances, and maybe he will make his way into that first 11. I am considering as well switching from this formation that we currently got of a 4-3-3 into a 2-man up front formation, because I have been playing it with it on Ultimate Team, and it seems to be working out alright for me. So I think I will swap at some point during the series to a 2 up front, and just test it and see how that works, and fingers crossed we'll be able to take more chances when we create the chances that we do. And then obviously when we take the chances, we'll be winning games more comfortably and won't be getting draws, as you're going to see coming up here. Blackburn will be the ones to create the first chance in this one, but a very good save by Silvestri keeps us in this, and it's not a good start again for us, as it was the opposition who would create the first chance in the game, as they whipped in the corner, and I think the header goes wide for the Blackburn Rovers side. But unfortunately for them, they would then create the second chance in this game. A really, really poor game from us, I have to say. It just wasn't well played by me at all, and unfortunately it did take us until the late dying second. Oh wait, I don't even know if we're in the second half here. I can't really tell. It's really early morning. I'm really sorry. I just need to go to bed, in all honesty. But yeah, we managed to create a chance for ourselves, and that was literally it. That was the only chance we had pretty much of the entire game, and then this happened. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen this happen. Oh no, it's the next one coming up. They hit the bar from a header. We then create another chance, I think, here in the second half as Kamaru, just as I was saying, he needs to prove himself in front of goal. He then blazes it miles over the bar. I couldn't believe it. When I put him through, I was thinking, get in. This is surely the goal we need, and we're going to steal it here. We haven't played well at all, so if we can steal 3 points away from this game, I'll be absolutely over the moon. But unfortunately, we didn't manage to do it, and then we had one more chance here with OK in the 75th minute. But again, I said we're creating chances, just not taking them, and then obviously, if you don't take your chances, this is what happens as an own goal comes in, and unfortunately that would be the way the game would end, and we would lose it by 1-0 at home against Blackburn, which is not nice to see as well, especially the way we conceded that goal. It actually went down as a Danny Graham goal. But we are coming towards the end of the episode. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to drop that like button. I have been Danny, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, but I'm out. Goodbye.